What's going on, everyone? So we're a day away, time of recording this video, depending on when you watch this video. Maybe it's today, from the Denver Nuggets, Los Angeles Lakers first round matchup. I'm excited. This is what I wanted, right? Get through Denver in the first round, right? At that point, now you have confidence, you have momentum, kind of got that dark cloud out of the way, you got that monkey off your back. Now you're headed to the races, hopefully leading to an NBA championship, right? It's the Western Conference, still a juggernaut. It's going to be a rock fight in every round. But I do believe that Denver's kind of like that one giant that's really stood in their way. And I just think if they can get over that hump, that very likely should and could lead to an NBA championship. But last year, Denver swept and eliminated the Los Angeles Lakers. Mike Malone, not really the Denver players. Like, Denver players were all very respectful and good for the most part. It was just more so Mike Malone and then at the parade with the owner and everything like that. Like, Mike Malone's kind of the one that just keeps poking the bear and stirring the pot. And it gets old, right? Like, even LeBron and AD have talked about, like, enough's enough, right? When you first said it, it's like, okay, we get it. Right? Because, like, the Lakers didn't do that when they won. When the Lakers eliminated Denver, they gave them the props, and that was it. Nobody cared, right? But Mike Malone, he keeps drawing it, and then he cries and complains that, everyone wants to just talk about the Lakers. It's like, well, yeah. It's like, after you beat the Lakers, every opportunity you had, you were bringing up and mentioning the Lakers. So what is it? Do you want people to stop talking about the Lakers, or do you want to keep bringing it in and giving the media ammunition to continue to talk about the Lakers? Like, cry some more, right? And it's just, again, look, they have the right. You hear all the trolls, you see all the Nuggets fans, you see Mike Malone continuing to talk and chirp and stuff. Guess what? They have that right. But just remember, if you lose, all the noise and all the talk that you talked. And Mike Malone, again, he can't help himself at this point. Mike Malone, we swept them last year. We swept them this year, right? They come in playing really well and hungry. They want to flip the script. Our players understand that, right? Now, look, this isn't anything like huge. This isn't anything major. But given Mike Malone's history and the way he keeps finding ways to take jabs at the Lakers, come on. You know what this is. He's giving the Lakers whiteboard material. There you go, right? Do your best. And look, again, Denver has the right. Denver has had our number for the last, 9 games, 8 games. And it's just, okay, fine. Go ahead. Again, enjoy it. Get your talks. Do it now. But you better win. Because if you don't, you're going to look foolish. And you're going to look silly. And here's the thing. I mean, Laker fans are probably going in. But the Lakers players and Darvin Ham and stuff like that, they're not going to do that. Why? Because the Lakers are winners. All right? Lakers win year after year after year after year. They have the most championships, or tied for the most championships. Right? Outside of last year, Lakers have historically dominated the Denver Nuggets. Right, it's little brother puffing their chest because they finally beat them one-on-one, right? Like, it's like, relax. Like, what about the 1,000 other times why? Because the Lakers are a winning organization. They know what it's like to win. They know what it's like to have grace after you win. Again, fan base is not the same thing, okay? Because I know some people are going to be like, well, the fan base, I'm talking about the organization. I'm talking about the players. Again, in 2020, after we eliminated Denver, LeBron and Frank Vogel and Jason Kidd and Anthony Davis and Rondo and Dwight and all, they weren't up there going like, oh, well, Denver's trash, we're their daddy, like, oh, they suck, like, they tried. No, they gave them their flowers. Man, they were really good. It was a tough series, could have went either way, right? Like, all of those things. There were so many elements and factors that and just opportunity that the Lakers had to just talk, right? And just say and just belittle them. But instead of doing that, the Lakers, again, won with grace, won with class. Because the Lakers are first-class organization, whether you like it or not. Whether you want to admit it or not. You don't get 17 championships unless you're that. They're the Lakers. But at some point, you got to take some pride, right? At some point, you got to flip the script, right? Mike Malone's right about that. Lakers are coming to try to flip the script, and they need to. Now, I don't by any stretch think the Lakers sweep Denver, right? I mean, that would be lovely, but realistically, I think this is going to be a tough, brutal 6-7 game series in which both of these teams are going to lay it all on the floor. Neither of these teams want to lose, right? Denver, they really feel a type of way about the Lakers. To Denver, this is a rivalry, right? And they want to come out ahead on the rivalry. To the Lakers, Denver's just another team. Denver's just another organization that they got to get through, right? Like, it means, I'm not saying it doesn't mean a ton to the Lakers, but clearly Denver, man, this is huge for them. It's like when the Clippers were going on their tear. But just like the Clippers, we beat them once, and that was it. We got the monkey off the back, we got the dark clouds away. Lakers figured out the blueprint, solved the puzzle that was the Clippers, and now the Clippers can't beat the Lakers, save themselves, right? Like, they have 21-point leads in the fourth quarter, and the Lakers handle business and get it done, right? But, it's the same thing with Denver. The Lakers, as soon as they solve that Denver puzzle, I think that'll be it. And I think that the Lakers will put themselves in a position to where you'll see them, 1 will turn into 2, turn into 3, turn into 4, and then all of a sudden you'll look and Lakers have advanced and moved on, right? Again, I do think that this is going to be a really tough matchup for both sides. I don't think that this is going to be one of those things where Denver runs through the Lakers or the Lakers run through Denver. Right? To me, Lakers got to go in. You got to steal one of the first 2 games. You handle business. You do what you got to do. Right? You get back to LA. You handle business. Right? And you go win this series. I think the Lakers know what they need to do. I think the players are confident. I think everything's kind of in the Lakers' court in that regard. Now, they have a lot of things stacked against them, right? Obviously, they got to win on the road. Because, look, Denver doesn't have to win in LA. Right? Denver just has to win their home games. Lakers are the ones that are at the disadvantage. Lakers are the ones that need to flip that and then, kind of start putting the pressure. Put pressure on Denver and see what happens. Denver didn't have any adversity last season. Like, they basically just ran through everybody and won an NBA championship. Right? No one really put them in a position to where it was like, uh-oh. Right? Like Denver was pretty much in control start to finish. Phoenix was probably like the closest. But even them, like, Denver was just clearly better. I mean, Devin Booker was just having a historic, like, literally all-time great, shooting like, I think he was shooting like 70% through the first, 2 rounds of the playoffs. And it still wasn't enough. Right? So it's just like, to me, it's like, if the Lakers can start getting them to 6-7 games, what does that look like? Does Denver kind of start to fold a little bit? Right? Now, it's easy to say, oh, no way they won't. But, again, they haven't had that adverse. Last time they were really challenged was the Lakers in 2020, and the Lakers ended up winning that series. So, it's just something to keep in mind. But, anyway, as always, this is a discussion. Pass a question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? What are your thoughts on Mike Malone's comments? Did you feel like, he was out of pocket with those comments? Do you think that, it was pretty tame compared, which kind of tame compared to some of the other stuff he was saying last season. But, he, like I said, he is right about one thing. Lakers have to and need to start flipping the script here. Need to start putting pressure. Start putting Denver in a position to where it's like, uh-oh. And just kind of keep building that confidence. Because, again, if the Lakers beat Denver, I really think that the momentum that'll create and the confidence that'll build for this team, I think that they win an NBA championship. I really do. Right? Again, they match up well against everybody else the rest of the way. The Eastern Conference, the only team you have to worry about is Boston. And if Boston ends up fumbling it, which is always a possibility with Boston, the Lakers could, again, the West is going to be a juggernaut. I don't think that they just run through everybody in the West. But I think if they get out of the West, I think that they win the chip. And I think their best chance of getting out the West is obviously beating Denver. And that's why, just give me Denver already, get it over with. And let's go right off in the sunset to a Larry O'Brien. Let's go get number 18. Especially if I'd love a Lakers-Celtics finals. That would be just spectacular. But again, how I feel, whatever your thoughts are, I'd love to hear it. So let me know down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. Helps me enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.